Next tonight, how it seems people in the countryside are finding innovative ways to fight back against economic hard times.
A new report suggests that old-fashioned bartering is making a comeback in a time when cash is hard to come by, as Natalie Gray reports.
Karina Bauer has a glut of beans. Alan Leeks too many potatoes, so they're going to try and do a deal.
How much will you give me for these beans?
Not very much, actually, to be honest. There's not a great deal there, not considering this. I would think probably 3 or 4 of these.
If you throw that big one in, then we've got a deal.
OK. Yep.
Bartering, it seems, is back, as rural communities like here near Waterbeach in Cambridgeshire try to counter the effects of the recession. Karina's husband Dave launched a swap fruit and vegetable website in Cambridge just a week ago, and already Lourish has over 100 members.
We had an absolute glut of cucumbers, had them coming out our ears. We made pickle, we ate them, we had salads. We just couldn't give them away. Rather than wasting them, this would be a perfect opportunity to create lourish.com, build a website, let people swap instead of shop, reduce their food miles, save some money and make the most of what they produce.
The popularity of bartering websites is soaring. On this site, Antonia from Bury St Edmunds is offering to bake cakes, do ironing and even give piano lessons in return for help from electricians, painters and chimney flue installers. And at the Pigs pub in Edgefield in Norfolk, regulars regularly swap produce for pints.
Some nice beans.
What did you give me for that?
$4.80 for what you've got there.
OK, I'll settle for half a worry, but yeah, OK.
Yeah, lovely, thank you very much.
The Rural Services Network says it's a sign of the times. People have to be more imaginative in the countryside because wages are lower.
People are having to find informal ways to actually manage because the state is very difficult for people to access in terms of them being further away from basic services, and with the reductions that they're facing in terms of state services because of the recession, they're having to fall back on their own informal ways of supporting each other.
I think I'm going to make a lovely leek and potato soup because I've got loads of leeks at home that I need to use up.
It's quite nice to have fresh runner beans. I don't think you can beat them, frankly, and they go very nice with some roast lamb that we're going to have this evening.
So Karina and Alan have vegetables for their supper, thanks to a swap, which meant they didn't have to shop. Natalie Gray, Anglia News, Cambridgeshire.
Perfect. Yeah. Friday's national news is up next. Here's Nina Hussain. Now, if you've been following our visits to the Anglia Allotment in Ipswich, you will be well aware we are having a sunflower growing competition.
Yeah, don't ask me how, but Jonathan is currently leading the way, but it seems even his attempt is pretty poor. You've been sending us your fabulous pictures of your giant sunflowers.
When Natasha Pryor from Haverhill brought her sunflower home from school, it was only 12 inches high. Now it stands at 10 feet 6 inches.
Wow. Benjamin and Ellie Leggett have put their spot in Grandad's garden to good use. Their sunflower towers above them at 9'10".
Fenland peat soil must have magical properties to help this next beast grow to over 10 feet tall. Ginny and Chris White from Feltwell say your allotment doesn't stand a chance against ours.
Doesn't look like it, does it? 3-year-old Molly from Gayton near Kings Lynn obviously has her little green fingers. Her sunflower is a whopping 8 feet tall.
Wow. Sue from Hoe near Durham says her tallest sunflower is a mere 11 feet 9 inches. Fantastic.
And Becky in Ipswich has measured hers at, wait for it, 12 feet 3 inches. She says that's higher than yours. I think that actually beats them all, Becky.
I think it does, doesn't it? Thank you so much for those great pictures.
Yeah, we've put them on our website, so feel free to send yours in too. Jonathan and Becky at itv.com is the email address you need.
Yeah. Now, I was looking to the skies yesterday, but saw nothing. Yesterday, we mentioned the Perseids meteor shower that takes place every August. Well, those stargazers among you may have been lucky enough to have seen some shooting stars last night.
Yes, Anglia Tonight viewer Scott McLeod captured one of them on camera in his garden in Kings Lynn. You can see the shooting star in the top right-hand corner. And if you have any pictures, you can send them to us at the usual address that we've just mentioned.
Yes. Right, it's time for the weather now. Hands up, who got caught without a brolly today?
I was dodging the showers.
I got us soaking. It was wet, wasn't it? Let's get the full forecast now for our weekend with Rachel Mackley.
That's just about it for Anglia Tonight on Friday the 13th of August. I'm back on the road next week. Thanks for looking after me.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. See you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.